Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans. I'd like to bring you a story out of Atlanta, Georgia. A viewer contacted me yesterday about a harrowing story of a young girl snuffed out in a hotel in downtown Atlanta. And if you need verification for the storyline, please log on to Fox 5 Atlanta. There is also a said video in the commentary. Family says teen killed at Atlanta hotel wasn't supposed to be there. This was uploaded December 31st, 2020. The family of a 16-year-old girl who was shot to death at a downtown Atlanta hotel this past weekend wants to know why she was there and why others have not also been charged in the case. Kalisha Williams, 16, was found in the lobby of the Hyatt Regency, located at 265 Peachtree Street, northeast in the downtown hotel district around 12:27 a.m. on Saturday morning, suffering from at least one gunshot wound to the groin. Police said she was rushed to an area hospital where she was pronounced dead. The family of the teenage girl, who they lovingly called Pinky, was making plans on Wednesday to lay her to rest. Williams' stepfather said Kalisha, who loved Pink, was a homebody. Police investigate the deadly shooting of a teenage girl at the Hyatt Regency in downtown Atlanta on December 26, 2020, says Fox 5. Most people were desperate to get out of the house when the coronavirus pandemic forced them to stay home, but not Kalisha. I said, Pinky, you need to go outside and get some air, her stepfather, Ronnie Savoy, said. I'm good, as long as I got Wi-Fi and my Netflix, he remembered her saying. That's why her parents allowed her to participate in what they thought would be a quiet holiday party. They said she didn't get out much. They said chaperones promised she would be safe and looked after at an Airbnb. It was 9 p.m. when she left for the party. She was supposed to have stayed at an Airbnb with a couple more friends from school, as the mother had done this once before, so we were comfortable letting her go a second time, he said. That is why her loved ones are baffled as to why the Crawford W. Long middle school student was at the hotel and why it led to her death. We spoke to the mother and she said she was going to be there, he said. The girl's parents said there was never an Airbnb. Her parents didn't know when they went to sleep around midnight their daughter was taking her last breath. You see it and you never think it would hit home. Not Pinky, the voice said. They said they didn't know something was wrong until authorities called them at 9 a.m. the next day. As a parent, you're supposed to pick up the phone and call that parent, the voice said. Atlanta police said she and a teenage boy were the only ones inside the room at the time of the shooting. Investigators said the two were acquaintances and could have gotten into an argument. Her parents said something doesn't seem right. She wasn't out here in these streets, her stepfather said. The teen boy was arrested. He is facing a sexual assault charge, felony murder, aggravated assault, reckless conduct, and possession of a pistol by persons under 18 years of age. He was booked into the Metro Youth Detention Center. Her family said they believe the shooter is not the only one responsible for her life being cut short, and investigators should consider additional charges. Williams' death marks the city of Atlanta's 153rd homicide this year, and it was the third to take place in less than 24 hours on that Saturday, just a day after Christmas. If you need verification for the storyline, please log on to Fox 5 Atlanta. This is a tragic story of a young girl who was 16 years of age and allegedly went to a party with some friends. It is also stating in this article that the mother thought she was going to an Airbnb, but it is stating in this article that that was not so. And as the parent is saying, you're supposed to pick up the phone to call that parent, I guess to notify them that you're having an event. I'm not really, I don't know, I don't want to quote someone. And they state she wasn't in the streets, so I guess she didn't hang out, she didn't go out much. This is a really baffling story because the parents allowed her to go out during the holidays. And it was 9 p.m. when she left for the party. And she was allegedly going with a couple of friends from school. And the mother had done this before and was comfortable with letting her go a second time, it states. So what happened? So it says we spoke to the mother, and she said she was going to be there, he said. The girl's parents said there was never an Airbnb. So I'm confused. See, this is where things get tricky. These parents of the decedent say, we spoke to the mother, and she said she was going to be there. And then the girl's parents respond, said there was never an Airbnb. So what is the truth? So where did they say the party was taking place, the other participants? Do you understand what I'm saying? Child A is going to a party to hang with a friend. And child A's parents have contacted another set of a person's friend's parents. And they say, what? Yes, we're having a party. Yes, it's going to be where? Because when you ask where the party would be, so what did the other parent tell this set of parents of the dead girl? Because now this second set of parents are saying, no, we didn't say it was going to be at an Airbnb. Well, what did you tell her parents? You had to tell them something. So now what are you saying? Are we going to do this tit for tat? The dead girl's parents just got a call, or the girl came up and said, Mom, I'm going to a party, my friends, can I go? They just said yes, because she's been with these people before, allegedly. Or did they actually call this lady, as they say, and ask her, where's the event, what time, woo-woo-woo. But my thing is still, if this decedent's parents call this other parent, where did they tell them the party was going to be? Because as you see, she died in the lobby of a hotel and not a run-of-the-mill, low-rent, low-budget hotel. It was the Hyatt. So I'm really baffled. Something is wrong in this storyline. Yeah, Queen is smelling a rat here. And this is where the problem is going to come in, because now we have two people differing in opinion of who said what to whom. And like I said, somebody either didn't ask where the party was, or somebody didn't tell where the party was. Now we have a dead girl, 16 years of age, one young boy arrested on a lot of charges. And in another article I read, it states that there was an altercation, but this one didn't specify that there was, but the parents believe one took place. So what's the truth about that? Did she and the young boy argue in a hotel? What could they have been arguing about? Where were the other eyewitnesses? Were there other eyewitnesses inside of the room? What took place in that room? What took place in that room to lead to her dying inside of a lobby? And it shows that they didn't have any love for this child, any friendship, any loyalty. Because how did she get all the way to the lobby to pass away? This is sickening. And it's sad that you can't allow your children to go anywhere and do anything. And you're trusting someone to watch out for your child if indeed this other party said, I'm going to be there at the party. But see, I'm telling you there's something amiss in this storyline. Because how is it that you weren't there? And then you're also saying, I didn't tell that lady it's going to be at an Airbnb. But instead, obviously the party was at the Hyatt. And now we have a dead girl on the scene. My condolences to this young lady's family. Hope they get justice. And I can tell this young man, you picked the wrong state to murder her in. Georgia don't play with their laws, especially dealing with rape, assault, and murder. And you'll probably spend most of your life incarcerated over probably something very dumb and ignorant. And I hope it wasn't an issue of she didn't want to comply to your sexual advances. Because you'll be doing time for nothing when you could have just walked away if indeed that was what took place in that room, but we do not know. And the parents are also stating they believe that other people are involved, so that's even worse. When I can send information to this storyline and update, I will bring it to you. So like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below, and join me again on Everyday Shenanigans. Condolences to the family. Thanks a lot. You all have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.